If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so you can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm today to get started. Hello, self-developers, and welcome to the Patrick Kelly Podcast for Self-Development, where I will be reviewing audible books on self-development that can change your life for the better this year and years to come. It is said that if we keep on doing what we always did, we will keep on getting what we always got. In other words, to change our output, we first have to change our input. Today is August 15th, 2021, and this is episode 31. And today we'll be reviewing the audible book, Creating An Unshakeable Character, How to Walk Your Talk All the Way to the Top by Jim Rohn. This audible book will teach you how to build an unshakable character that you and others will appreciate. Name one quality that can take you to the top and keep you there. The answer is character. The word character is derived from a Greek word which means chisel or mark left by a chisel. Everything that happens to you, good or bad, is an opportunity to developing your character. Character is something you have and that you are. Charisma requires the presence of others, while character is all about you. Character is the person that you become after you have chiseled and have gotten past all the negative material of what is underneath. Creating your character is like an artist creating a sculpture. Character is a result of hundreds and hundreds of choices you make that gradually turn who you are at any given moment into who you want to be. Chapter 1. The Pillar of Change. A truly courageous person is not someone who never feels fear, but who fears the right thing at the right time in the right way. The truly courageous person fears nothing except fear itself. Fear the temptation to misrepresent who you really are, or what you have done, or what you intend to do. Chapter 2. The Pillars of Integrity and Honesty. Honesty and integrity are two traits of a strong character. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Do what you say you are going to do when you say you are going to do it. This is the definition of integrity. Integrity is a clear correspondence between words and deeds. Don't lie, tell the truth. This is the definition of honesty. Chapter 3. The Pillar of Perseverance. The opposite of perseverance is procrastination. Perseverance means that you will never quit. Procrastination means that you will never get started. If you really want to stop procrastination, create a time diary on a piece of paper and write down your daily task that you need to get done and check off all the items that get completed. Break it down and write it down. Chapter 4. The Pillar of Wisdom. In ancient Greece, philosopher means lover of wisdom. Wisdom is its own reward. Part of wisdom is knowing what you lack and looking for it and asking for it. Another part of wisdom is knowing at the same time as you ask. Wisdom is the fruit of experience. People of wisdom are much more interested in questions than in answers. Like success, wisdom is a process, not a destination. If you have reached a point in your life where you feel that you have all the answers, you better start asking some different questions. Chapter 5. The Pillar of Responsibility. We must take responsibility for everything we do. If you are in a leadership or a managerial role, be able to take on responsibility of others. Responsibility is the price of greatness. Responsibility means that you are able to respond to a changing environment. Excuses are the evasion of responsibility. A strong character assumes responsibility. In order to be a leader, you have to assume responsibility. Chapter 6. The Pillar of Humor. We should try to bring laughter in our lives as much as we can because it is good for the soul. Heartfelt laughter has the ability to benefit physical health. Once the joke has been told, the humor has been encapsulated or compartmentalized within that joke, and it won't be seen again until the meeting is over. That is why it is good to begin a serious discussion or meeting with a joke. After the moment of humor has been experienced through the joke, seriousness can reign for the balance of the meeting. Leaders intuitively understand the benefits of humor and they apply it in the right amounts at the right time. Having humor at the right time and in the right place is a strong indicator of strong character. Chapter 7. The Pillar of Flexibility. A strong character is not a rigid character. Flexibility allows a person to be flexible. To be flexible does not mean to be weak. Being flexible allows one to adapt and change to any situation. Flexibility allows you to reinvent yourself. Flexibility allows creative innovation. The opposite of flexibility is rigidity and narrow thinking. Flexibility allows you to bend, to change, to move on, to compromise, to talk, or risk snapping like a dead branch in a stiff breeze. Chapter 8. The Pillar of Patience. There is only one way to make time work for you and not against you, and that is with patience. A patient man is always richer than an impatient one, even if the patient man has less money. Why? Because the patient man can always afford to wait. The patient man is never desperate. The patient man has time to spare, while the man in a hurry is always on the brink of bankruptcy as far as time is concerned. In any situation that you can think of, impatience is a form of weakness and fear. While patience is substance and strength, the impatient person lacks all sense of perspective. Time gives strength to those who have it on their side. Patience is the hallmark of true maturity. Patience separates the strong from the weak. Good things happen to those who wait, but it comes sooner to those who hustle while they are waiting. Chapter 9. The Pillar of Confidence. Confidence is an important quality of strong character. Confidence is a form of optimism. It is also a certainty that things are going to turn out the way you want it. Confidence comes from the word confide. Confide is a compound word from the Latin language meaning with and trust or faith. Confidence inspires trust. A confident person puts confidence in others. Confidence allows us to take a leap of faith. Confidence gives us the ability to inspire trust, but this can only be brought about by trusting both in yourself and the people you meet. Chapter 10. The Pillar of Good Health. Good health is a test of character. When you have your health, you have everything. In order to have good health, we should do all things in moderation and nothing in excess. If you let yourself go and gain tremendous weight, you will find it very hard to respect yourself and also very hard for others to respect you. Good health raises your self-esteem and your stand in respect for other people. If you keep doing exactly what you have been doing, you will keep having exactly what you have. If that is good for you, then keep doing it. If not, you have to change. Staying healthy is only one way to get the good part from all the parts of life. It is the way you stay strong, the way you stay interested. It is where the mind and body meet. Chapter 11. The Pillar of Achievement. Success comes with character. Success builds character. We have to develop the philosophy of an ant. Why? Because an ant always knows where it wants to go. And if anything gets in the way of an ant who is trying to go where it wants to go, that ant will go left, right, up, down, over, and through anything that is blocking its way. The one thing you will never see is an ant that quit. During the summer, the ants plan for the winter. The ant always knows that winter is coming. If you are a person of strong character, you will promise yourself that you will achieve your goals, or you will keep trying until you do. Fear is the inability to make a promise to yourself. Fear only kicks in when you think of all the bad things that can happen to you on your way to your destination. We must overcome fear and keep the promise that we made to ourselves. Chapter 12, Living Well at the Top. Having to is a lot stronger than wanting to. Different people are motivated by different things. Motivation is the key to living well at the top. Recognition motivates people to do more. A mentor motivates you to do that which you would have never done on your own. In order to be successful, we must first develop a strong character. A bad person is somebody who does not have enough reasons to be good. When you try to develop a strong character, you are making an investment in yourself. Closing thoughts. On a scale of 1 to 5, I would give this audible book a solid 5 for teaching 12 pillars of developing a strong, unshakable character. To find out more about this audible book, go to www.audible.com and download this audible book, or go to www.jimrohn.com for more information. Remember to subscribe to this podcast on your favorite podcast platform so you do not miss an episode. And also remember to share this episode via text or email with friends and family and other people that you care about. For more episodes of the Patrick Kelly Podcast for self-development and a free 30-day trial of Audible Plus, go to www.thepatrickkellypodcast.com to sign up today. If you would like to donate $1 or more to the support of this podcast, click the donate button at www.thepatrickkellypodcast.com, and I'll be sure to thank you on the next episode. Shout out to Mark and Sunit for donating to the Patrick Kelly Podcast for self-development. Thank you very, very much. This is the end of this podcast for today. Tune in next week, Sunday, for the next episode and the next audible book of over 300 books that I'll be reviewing on the Patrick Kelly Podcast for self-development. If you enjoyed this podcast, take a moment to rate and review on Apple Podcasts. This really helps me out. Feel free to share this podcast with someone you care about. And remember, your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. Take care.